Yo, what's up everybody? Eric Wong here, and I'm here to answer another one of your questions, and let's get right into it. Now, got this question from my buddy Don Wilkerson, and he's 32 years old. Says he's been doing MMA for about 6 years, but he's been injured a lot. He's now recovering from labrum surgery, which is in the shoulder, and he says he's finding it hard to stay in shape since he can't do too much with his upper body. I was wondering if you had any advice on how to go about getting lean again while recovering from shoulder surgery. Well, to answer that question, you see this right up here. I've got this little continuum, and it's the nutrition exercise continuum. And when it comes to getting lean and when it comes to losing body fat, you are about there. Lose fat. You're about 80-90% of getting lean and losing fat has to do with how you're eating. 10 to 20% has to do with exercise. So even though you've got a shoulder injury, you can't do too much. The good thing is, to get lean, you don't need to do too much with respect to exercise. Focus on your diet. Eat clean foods, go paleo. Eat regularly. Try to get on some type of schedule, try and get on some type of plan. Avoid junk foods, don't drink your calories. A lot of really basic things. The bottom line is you just got to stick to it. Okay, so if you got crap foods in your house, get rid of them, and that's going to help you out. All right, so on the other end of the spectrum, might as well talk about this now. Building muscle. You're going to be down near more exercise. Not as much as losing fat, but maybe about 70-80% of your muscle building comes from your training. The other 20-30% comes from nutrition. It's give or take. And of course, it changes up for different body types, different people. Some people are genetic freaks. They can just look at a dumbbell and they're going to put on muscle mass. Most people aren't like that. Okay. For you, you've got to be training right. You've got to be training consistently, and then supporting that with decent nutrition. See, the thing is, with building muscle, you could eat a little bit crappier, and as long as you're eating enough, you're going to build some muscle. Now, you might also at the same time put on fat, but if your main goal is to build muscle, exercise is the key. Now, when it comes to health, I like to think of it as boom, right there, right in the middle. It's a good balance between nutrition and exercise. So that is always where you're focused. If you're not injured, that's where you focus. You want to get good nutrition in, and you want to train properly. Not train too much, not train too little, and follow a proper program. Okay. When it comes to performance, that's going to come somewhere around here. It's more to do with your training than your nutrition, but still, nutrition is huge. I mean, if you're not fueling your body correctly, you're not going to have the energy, and more importantly, you're not going to have the recovery to have subsequent workouts day in, day out. Okay? So my advice to you, Don, is to focus on your nutrition, eat well, consistently, have a cheat day maybe once a week, or follow the 80% A student rule. 80% of the time, eat well, 20% of the time, kind of be a little bit more lax. All right, buddy, I hope you get some benefit off that, know where to put your efforts, and I hope that helps you get lean while you're recovering from that shoulder surgery. The other benefit is, if you're focusing on good nutrition, eating proper amounts of foods, good healthy foods, getting some good fats in, especially omega-3s and a balance of different fats, saturated fats, polyunsaturated, monounsaturated, that's also going to help to speed up your recovery. And of course, we're holistic here. You got to think about other things like sleep, make sure you're sleeping well, dealing with stress, all that good stuff. All right, dude, best of luck. Hope that helps you out. If you want to check me out, find me on Facebook, click the link, up, down, somewhere around here, and I'll talk to you next time. Peace.